Hey, joining us again on the MARR Army Rock Show, we have Debbie Barlow from Revolve. Haven't had her on the show since October, and a lot going on since then for her band. So, Debbie, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Hey, I was really excited to hear the album. I had gotten a little behind the scenes, if you will, sneak peek at it from here and there. Was super excited to hear it come out. Now, we know each other, but for folks that don't know you yet, the album, interestingly, being called The Road to Here, why don't you tell me about not the album yet, but the actual road to here, where we are now for you guys as a band?
Well, this collaboration started with Dave, which was my husband, the other guitar player, and vocalist Tommy Michaels, who was in a band called Device out in New Jersey, and Clint Lowry. So we went into the studio, we co-wrote, went into the studio, recorded, and initially we're hoping for a fall release, but things got pushed back because we wanted to add another song or two and also solidify some permanent members. So when we decided to do that, we merged with some of the members from Device, from New Jersey. So now we are an East Coast Maryland/New Jersey band at this point. So that is my
I was going to introduce you because I was thinking of being a Baltimore band, but I had Tommy and the guys from Philly in there, and New Jersey. They probably manifested Philly, they're probably New Jersey, but having them in there, yeah. So you're just an East Coast band now, huh?
Exactly. And again, like we talked before, we were actually still traveling back and forth for rehearsal. So we still have that now, but at least, we mix it up between Baltimore and Philly, actually. So.
Well, you could have named the band Traffic Jam based on that little you got there.
Trust me, we thought about a lot of names. We could have gone that route. But we're excited, that we called it Revolve,
So, I mean this completely as a compliment when I say this. You guys are at a whole nother level than anything I've heard you do before. So what is the difference now in the band that just has, catapulted you guys to the level you're at?
Wow, that's huge. Thank you so much. Craziness, crazy. It's actually the people that are, that we collaborated with, Dave, myself, Tommy, and Clint. It was an amazing chemistry just to, write and also have Clint produce and, really pushed us, not just as artists, but, as people. So it was great. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's really hard to not notice just a little wisp of that Seven Dust influence on your band there when you guys play. So tell me a little bit about what Clint Lowry, being a part of the production of this has done for the band and what his role was in this production.
Well, I think Clint has a pretty strong signature when he writes, and produces, and I think anything he's going to have his hands on is pretty much going to have a little bit of Seven Dust, So I think with us this go around is we actually went in and we did co-write. So we had songs, we sent it to him, he added his 5 cents, it came back, and Tommy put his vocals on it, and so it was just, I think it was just the collaboration of it all.
Now, I noticed this one came out of The Architect in New Jersey, where a lot of really great music is coming out of, and must be. I've been there, and it's a cool place. What do you guys look for in a studio? What's important as a band when you're choosing a studio for recording a record?
The engineer. Plain and simple.
Wow, elaborate on that a little bit.
Well, the engineer's just got to be really, really good. He's got to know, he's got to know what he's doing, and finding sounds in the studio is super important. Tones and so forth, and Mike Ferretti he just blew us away. He's definitely one of the best, and I think you know who he is. I think he went up with Morgan's project.
We were in the studio with those guys, and had a chance to meet Mike and talk to him in the studio. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's amazing. I mean, I just call him the wizard. He's just so good, But overall, I mean, the entire experience at the studio was great. Everybody was just, super nice. It was laid back. They were just, whatever you need, let us know. And it was just great. I mean, I've told so many bands since we've been done with the record, if you're thinking about recording, and just give them a call. Just give them a call, because they'll work on your budget. Whatever you're trying to do, a song, a single, an EP, a full length. Whether you need a producer or don't need a producer, they're absolutely wonderful. I can't say enough.
Yeah, and I don't want to hijack you, but that project you're talking about is called Le Projet. That's the Kevin Martin Candlebox / Seven Dust / Infinite Staircase project that he was working on as well.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear that. I'm super excited. And when I saw that, Mike is on there, Mike Ferretti is he's the engineer on there, I thought, oh my God, that album's going to be great.
Hey, so, the album is out now, and I don't want to rush you guys, but is there going to be a music video? Has a decision been made about that yet, or what tune it might be? We are thinking about a video right now. It's probably going to be Stranded. It is, we're going to be talking about it probably in the next upcoming couple of weeks, and as far as who's going to shoot it, we definitely know, we have a storyboard idea for it and what we want to do. We just want to find the right group of people, to work with. So, again, it was just like choosing a studio, for us. We have to make sure that it's done right. So that's definitely on our agenda to do next. So I see you've got a CD release show planned, and tell me about that show, and then what else you've got on tap as far as where people might be able to see you live coming up, as the tour plans, if any.
We're going to be at the Audubon, May 25th with Bad Seed Rising. I'm sure you've seen them before. Great group too.
Absolutely, good friends of the show. Yep. Yep,
and Guns Out at Sundown. And Matt Davis from 98 Rock. He's been supporting us since day one, and we couldn't think of having our CD release party anywhere else, except for 98 Rock show. So that's going to be the 25th, and let's see, we're going to be, in Philly, June 26th. We're going to be at a place called Bullshooters. It's an up-and-coming venue that DVT Entertainment is now booking. And then, let's see, what else do we have? We have I think the show is Art of Dying that hopefully by the time this airs, please confirm that. But that's in Hagerstown, Hard Times in Hagerstown, Maryland. So,
yeah, man, that's awesome. We're going to have Johnny on the show. He's another good friend of the show, and we're going to have him on the show, I think, next week. So that's going to be a cool show, man. Great venue, a good band to be playing with there. So
that's awesome. There's a summer festival that, gosh, I'm still waiting on confirmation for that. That I really, you guys will be the first when it happens to announce it, I promise. But I can't say anything right now. But it's a pretty huge show that happens at this radio station. And it starts with a K. That's all I can say. So.
It may just be one. I don't know if I won't get down that road and ask you any similarities to my DJ name or not. But
I saw the website and I see you guys all over it, so I think you know which one I'm talking about. But as soon as we lock that in, I promise you'll be the first person to know. So we're just right now what we're doing is just pretty much trying to get the music out, get it to radio, get it to anybody that wants to listen to it. We've got this promotional wheel that we're trying to do, but we are still a do-it-yourself band. So, all our friends and family and all you guys, all the support that you guys give us is super important. So I can't thank you enough for that.
We appreciate doing it, man. We always love following you guys. Hey, tell me a little bit. Let's talk a little bit more about one of the tunes that I like. Tell me a little bit about the tune "Believe" and the story behind that tune.
That's a song that we actually had in my other band, the Twin Soul Tribe, and then we came in, we did the co-write, and then Tommy came in with the lyrics, and it's just, he comes from a point of just sometimes he just doesn't know what the future holds, and you just gotta believe, like he says in the song.
So I just went and checked it out, and I don't know if you do this, so your iTunes ratings are really through the roof already, man. 10 out of 11 people already said gave you guys 5 stars. How closely do you read that stuff? Do you go on the websites and check the ratings, or what is it for you that lets you know the success or measure the success of the record?
I haven't checked, but Tommy has, has texted me, and he has been checking just to kind of see, what's going on. And obviously, that's great. It's super. I'm just so glad it's out there. But as far as for me, I just want to get out to the live shows. I want to get. My goal is to, get on. Hopefully, hitch onto a tour, book some shows, and then just get out there and take this live. That's my success.
Now, hey, so you're in a unique situation with you and Dave both playing guitars in the band, being married. Do you guys ever get into any shredding contests, or is there any competition between the two of you with the guitars?
You know what? No, we don't, actually. We really don't. I won't say we don't get into it while we're, in writing mode and, what's going to go where. But no shredding contest.
I can't think of another band with like a husband-wife dual guitar thing. Sometimes you see the singer and the drummer or whatever, but that's kind of a unique thing. So interesting side note for you guys when they're watching you play. So,
it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to do this, and gosh, it just takes a lot of work. But we're we both have the same goal, so that's what matters.
So, hey, I see you from time to time out at live shows. Other than the ones you're playing, you got any cool live shows you're going to go see on the bill in the Baltimore area?
Well, there's actually, let me think of in Baltimore.
Or anywhere.
The Cedar Show with Fatally Yours that's coming up in Richmond. I'm super excited about that. Those guys are really good friends of ours, Fatally Yours, and and they're going to open that show, and I heard that Shinedown's coming into town as well soon, so I'm excited about that. And the Shockwave Magazine Festival is happening in June, so I'm excited about that. And I think Almost Kings just got added to that bill. So,
oh man, another cool. We just are full of mutual friends and bands that we love to watch together. So I guess that's why we're such big fans of your band, and it's always good talking to you. So, hey,
thank you so much.
Debbie Barlow, everybody of Revolve, and always a pleasure to talk to you, Debbie. Good luck with the rest of the album, and I know we're going to see you out of the show soon.
Thank you so much. You guys take care.